I just can't get away from a good time.
Hello out there, welcome to the first ship tour of the Carnival Breeze for the 2023 season. We're going to start on deck 4 because it overlooks deck 3, which will be at the aft of the ship in the Blush restaurant, and deck 3 has no through access from the dining area. So that's why we'll start there. So let's start the tour. Okay, so as you can see, there's the Blush restaurant entrance on deck 3. Some nice chandeliers there. We are on deck 4 currently. As you can see, you can enter on either deck depending upon your assigned dining time, or if you have anytime dining. If you have anytime dining, chances are you'll be in the other restaurant, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But as you can see, beautiful dining area here. And yeah, this is decks 3 and 4. All right, so on deck 4, we're going to continue on, and we will see Club O2 immediately out of deck 4, and then we'll see all this other stuff along the way. So let's get to it. Here is your Club O2 lounge entrance, just outside the dining room here for your teenagers. All right, so we are at the back of the ship, going through the mezzanine. This is debarkation day. So I'm taking advantage of this time, since I'm staying on the ship, to give you a tour as everybody is heading out. Safe travels, everyone. But again, here is Club O2, ages 15 to 17. This is the other entrance. And then right next to Club O2, we have Circle C, which is for ages 12 to 14. And Charlotte was a 14-year-old on this most recent cruise I was on, and she said she had a lot of fun in the Circle C Club. So most of the teenagers do. Now we're at the upper promenade. If we chose to walk up those stairs, we could, but we won't. There's some art here on deck 4. Now, as you continue on midship, you're gonna come to the newer non-smoking casino here on deck 4. You also have a non-smoking casino bar. All right, but there are plenty of table games. They have roulette, blackjack. They do not have a craps table in the non-smoking area, but plenty of slot machines and such. So we'll continue on down deck 4 here. Found the library. Doesn't look like they have an extensive book collection, but all the same. Okay, just like the Blush restaurant, here we are entering the Sapphire restaurant on deck 4. And this is going to be mostly for people that have the anytime dining slot. So most of your arranged or assigned seating dining, again, will be at the Blush restaurant toward the back. That's also where you'll have the sea day brunch. But as you can see, this is a very nice restaurant as well. Okay, so the library bar is just to the right of the entrance on deck 4 to the Sapphire restaurant. You also have some internet access here. If you purchase that package, good amount of seating, and again, a few more books. So it's almost like you have 2 libraries, and they're just separated by the entrance to the Sapphire restaurant. You can see through the doors here. Just across the other side is the other section of the library. Now on both sides of deck 4 mid, you're gonna have your pixel areas, where again, you can peruse all the different pictures that they took of you and your family and make a decision on whether you want to purchase those or not. But on the other side over there, you see it's the same thing. Very large pixel area on deck 4 midship. And just in front of me here, you have the Dream Studio. And again, if you want to have some assigned studio sessions, you would come to this area to purchase a package. Right, here we have your bank elevators on deck 4. Everybody waiting to get off the ship. All right, and here we have the Ovation Theater, and we're entering on deck 4. Still on deck 4. The bathroom here, hidden bathroom. And it's a very beautiful theater, very blue. As you see, there is plenty of seating. Traditional theater, unlike the Vista class, but yeah, this is spanning from decks 3 down to 3, and we are on deck 4. And right up there, you can see the doors. That is deck 5. All right, so now we're down on deck 3. We are still in the Ovation Theater. Just give you a different vantage point. This is from the stage. You can see what the performers see when they're performing for you. And we're gonna exit the Ovation Theater on deck 3 and take you by guest services. All right, so exiting the Ovation Theater. All right, so as you exit the Ovation Theater, you come to guest services right here. And it is embarkation day now, and we just took the back-to-back cruisers group photo. And let me give you a better picture of the atrium, or better video. So here you have the atrium bar lobby, the Breeze Bar. Pretty ceiling here, and all the way up to the skylight. And of course, the iconic glass elevators that you can't see because there's none that are down here right now. But trust me, they're glass. All right, so as you continue around the Breeze Bar, you will come to the 3rd floor of the Sapphire Restaurant, which I showed you earlier. So we'll take just a very brief look there. And again, I showed you this from the 4th level. Here you see just some generous windows, seats along each side. And yeah, I'm just getting ready for the next group of guests coming on. So let's go up to deck 5 now, since we've shown you deck 4 already. Okay, so I've already shown you the theater from decks 4, 3, and now 5. But you get the skybox seats view. This is what it'll look like if you enter on deck 5. Let's continue on. We're at the front of the ship now. Okay, so as you exit the theater, there are shops on each side. The first shop on this side is Fun in the Sun, fashion accessories. They have purses, they have bags, they have clothing. Little peek through the windows. They have souvenirs, t-shirts, hats. Pretty much all that stuff. We'll just do a loop around deck 5, the shop area. The Front Street, which is a lot of watches and other jewelry. And then we have the Effie store right here next to the watches, where you can check out all the fine jewelry. And then, of course, all those of you with the sweet tooth, we have the cherry on top. It's a nice sized cherry on top. All the candies you see in there and goodies that you can get here at Cherry on Top. And we have a Carnival store, which you can get a variety of things from sunscreen to Tylenol And as you continue back along the Carnival shop here, you also have the Hip Fish Beauty and Fragrances. And just behind that is the Portside Liquor and Tobacco, where you can get duty-free liquors that you can purchase, and then when you debark, you can pick them up the morning of debarkation. All right, so let's move on to the casino. All right, continuing through midship here, you see the casino, which is shut down now because it is embarkation, and the casino will only be operating when you are sailing. It never operates while you are in port. Take a look at some of the table games. They have 3-card poker. They have craps. There's the craps table down there. They have Fun 21, Regular 21, 2 roulette tables, and as you can see, hundreds of slot machines. So whatever your particular game is, pretty good chance they're gonna have it. A number of TVs here at the casino bar to watch some of your favorite sporting events. Hopefully they have your game on the TV. And as we go into Ocean Plaza, here you're going to get the opportunity to hear a lot of live music. There's another Pixels gallery here on this deck. A lot of seating here, inside and out in the Ocean Plaza. And we'll get outside in just a bit. Let's go past the Plaza Cafe. I always call this Java Blue, but it's the Plaza Cafe. And then you have a nice little dance floor here. The band is already set up, ready to go. And we have the Alchemy Bar right here. I'm getting an echo as I walk by. And if you continue on past the Alchemy Bar, where you see the foosball table down here, that is actually the entrance, or one of the back entrances to the Red Frog Pub. So since we're here, let's just keep on moving. We'll go through the Red Frog Pub here. You see they have some games that you can play that are free to play. The shuffleboard game is a lot of fun. Hello. Are they still doing the free beer if you're the first? They're not doing that anymore? Dang it. See, I'm first and I don't even win a prize. See, since I'm a back-to-back cruiser, I thought I'd be able to get a free beer. It used to be, if you're the first customer at the Red Frog, they would give you a free beer. But I guess they're not doing that game anymore, unfortunately. All right, so we're exiting the Red Frog Pub. As you see, it's a very large pub, very fun pub. And we're gonna go backwards just a bit, because by going through the back entrance into the Red Frog, we missed Bonsai Sushi. Now, the Breeze is a Dream class ship, and on the Dream and the Magic, they don't have this really nice Bonsai Sushi area that they put on the Breeze, since the Breeze is the newest of the Dream class ships. So that's a little bit different. And then we come back to the piano bar. Before we get to the piano bar though, you have the Liquid Lounge. So let's take a look in here, since it's all nice and bright in the evening time. It'll be a little darker than this, obviously. But yeah, pretty cool little club here to dance the night away. Nice big bar, some extra seating in the back here, and people having a lot of fun. All right, so we're gonna exit the dance club. And again, we are back to the piano bar as we pass the Liquid nightclub. And the piano bar is a little different setup than on the Magic that I was just on, because the bar is kind of part of where the piano guy plays. And so it's a little more set back than on the Magic, but pretty nice setup here. Obviously plenty of seating for everyone to enjoy the piano bar if they so desire. Let's cut through the elevator bank area, and we are at the aft area of the ship now. And on our right up here, we are going to come to the steakhouse, which myself, along with other cruise creator Island Time and cruise family, we enjoyed the steakhouse last night. Hi.
Hi.
Just giving a quick tour. You got a little bar area here. They're getting already set up for the evening. And yeah, nice little steakhouse. Had a lot of fun here last night and a great meal. So this is the Fahrenheit 555 steakhouse. Now, the last thing I'll show you on deck 5 is where they perform a lot of the comedy. So here is where you're going to see almost all of your comedy shows will be performed here. And you know, on most cruises, the line is out the door 20 minutes before the show even begins, sometimes longer than that. So if you want to go to live comedy, make sure you arrive early and get lined up so that you can get a decent seat to the comedy, or a seat at all. So again, that is the Limelight Lounge. All right, so that's your tour of deck 5. Now, as you can see on the ship map here, we have staterooms on decks 6, 7, 8, and 9, which means we're gonna go all the way up to the Lido deck. And since we're at the back of the ship now, we'll stay back there and we'll show you the Tides pool and bar area, the seafood shack, the pizza pirate, and all that good stuff, and work our way forward. Okay, we're up on deck 10. Come out of the aft elevators, you're gonna come right to the Tides pool. And look who's here.
Look who's here.
Do I know you? You look familiar.
It is so quiet.
The Tides pool area. They haven't even taken the net off yet. But let's go by. Well, you see we have a hot tub on each side of the pool. We have a little drink and beverage area over here. Now, we did enjoy the seafood shack yesterday. We had peel and eat shrimp. We had lobster rolls. We had oysters. And what else did we have? Oh, clam chowder that I always get. Now on the other side, we're coming up on the Pizza Pirate that no longer is 24 hours a day, but I did get here at like 3 a.m. one day and they were still serving pizza. So I think pizza goes all the way until 4 a.m. Pizza until 4 a.m. now?
Yes, just
Okay.
4 a.m. in the morning.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so there you go, 4 a.m. Here is the Tides Bar. This will be one of the stops on the Coach Cruise Bar Crawl. If you have never watched any of my videos or bar crawls that I host, go look at my catalog of videos because they are hilarious fun. Everybody has a great time. As I've mentioned a couple times, this is embarkation today, and since I was already on the ship, I'm getting to get you around when there's no passengers in here, so we get to see all of these decadent desserts. Look at how good those look. Very pretty. Oh my goodness. These have no calories? These are the no calorie desserts? Oh, you have a no calorie dessert. I'm just joking. These look amazing. Thank you. Oh, and we have some fruit for the health conscious. All right. So here, the deli, one of my favorite spots. I didn't even get a sandwich on this first leg of the cruise, but we have your hot and cold sandwiches. What would be your choice from the deli? I'm a big fan of the turkey, but I like them to add pastrami to it. That buffalo chicken's really good. There's a lot of good choices there. Okay, so let's continue on through the Lido buffet area. And we'll get to midship where we'll see the main pool. We will see Blue Iguana Cantina. We will see the Blue Iguana Bar. We'll see Guy's Burgers. We'll see the Red Frog Bar. And like I said, we will see the main pool just ahead here. Here is your Blue Iguana Cantina. You get burritos, breakfast burritos, regular burritos. They have a nice salsa bar here where they have plenty of salsas, some watermelon there, a lot of hot sauces, and condiments you can put on your burritos or tacos. Here's your main pool on the Lido deck. A couple cabanas to enjoy with a beverage. Across the way, we have Guy's Burger Joint. Here's where you'll get the best free burgers at sea, including the Thunderstruck Nacho Burger. And they're getting ready for the lunch crowd. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Getting ready for the lunch crowd that's about to board. Let's go forward to the Red Frog Rum Bar. Red Frog Rum Bar, which has a lot of high-end rums available for you to purchase to add to your drinks. And then my favorite of the two bars up here, well, the three, is the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. Some fabulous tequilas, including some high-end Patrons and 1800s. So here is the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. All right. So let's enter and head toward the front of the ship on the Lido deck. This is mostly just a walkthrough area. Let's take a look at the... That makes me a little nervous. I'm not a big heights person. Get a look at the bottom and a closer look here at the skylight all the way up on deck 12. Here are the glass elevators and your other bank of elevators. Now we are on deck 10. The rest of forward is just cabins. So we're gonna move on up to deck 11. You see we're here now. We'll start at the front of the ship. So I'm just gonna walk up one floor, and that's still staterooms all the way across. And we don't get to anything until we get back to Camp Ocean, which is on the other side. So what we'll actually do is I'm going to take you up to deck 12, which is where we have the Cloud9 Spa and Fitness Center. And then we'll stay on deck 12, go down to 11, and then that's where we'll see Camp Ocean and Cucina del Capitano before we get up to the Sports Square and Skytrack. All right, so if you first walk into Cloud9 Spa, you come to the desk here if you need to check in for a spa treatment. But if you don't need any of that, you can just keep on walking. Here you have the Cloud9 Fitness Studio, spin class, and the fitness center right here where you can go in. And you see right away, they have some machines that you can use. They also have a free weight area straight ahead. Obviously, we have the treadmills, number of machines still over here, and let's continue on down. Generous amount of dumbbells that you can use. And that's pretty much it for the fitness center. All right, so we're on Spa and Sports Deck 12. But since we're already in the spa, let's go look at the thermal suites. I'm gonna walk up to what is deck 14 because just like hotels, there is no deck 13 on any ship, at least not any Carnival one.
Okay, so this is your VIP thermal chambers in the spa. If you're in a spa cabin, you have access to this. These are the heated lounges designed by a chiropractor to realign your spine. Then over here we have a aroma steam room. Helps to unclog your respiratory system. So if you have sinuses.
Is this the aroma one?
Yep. It's not on right now.
The aroma's not on. Okay, cool. That looks the same.
Yeah. So you
but this does look different.
New Year's cruise?
No, for Thanksgiving. I was just on this ship for the last 5 days. Yeah, I was on this ship for the New Year's Eve cruise. But
So this is your sauna, and then you have another steam room at the back.
yeah, see, I think the Magic has 2 chairs like this, and this one has them on the side. This layout is better.
Does the Magic have the pool?
Does it have the pool? The Thalassalopoly pool? Yeah, it does. That's the best feature, honestly. All right, so there we go. What was I gonna say? Oh, that's what I tell everybody is that the new ships, these ships actually have a better spa.
Which newest ships are you?
So like the Mardi Gras, the Vista class, the Dream class ships are better, in my opinion.
I haven't seen any of the newer ships.
Oh, you haven't?
So,
Okay.
this is the lesser therapy pool.
Here you have your relaxation area. Plenty of seating and some hot tea or cold water to relax with as you wait for your treatment or just relax after enjoying the thermal suites. I'll walk you back into the men's locker room. These lockers, I will tell you, are a little tricky in terms of getting used to them. So make sure you test the locker and twist it a couple times to make sure it's locked. But basically enter a 4-digit code and hit a button and you'll hear it lock. But you want to make sure that you have your possessions locked away. We'll go back down to deck 12. All right, so we're exiting the spa now. And this level has the Carnival waterworks, as you can see. So let's go out and take a look at those. All right, here we have the Carnival waterworks. And you gain access to the slides up on deck 14 there. We'll come back and take a look at that later. Let's continue on along deck 12. We are going to take a quick stop down to deck 11 so I can show you the kids club that I had mentioned earlier that we have not seen yet, but I promised I would show you. So we'll go down this staircase right there, one floor, take a quick look at that deck 11 spot, then we'll come right back up onto deck 12. All right, so we're approaching Camp Ocean. This is where the little tots will come to be babysat and entertained by the wonderful crew of Camp Ocean. Get your penguins, which are ages 2 to 5. Over here, you see the stingrays are ages 6 to 8, and the sharks are ages 9 to 11. So they can come over here and have a lot of fun with kids their own age and be entertained by the Carnival crew. All right, so let's head back up to deck 12. And we'll get to come down and see Cucina once we get to the back of deck 12. All right, here we are on the sports track. So let's make sure we follow the rules. The arrows say to go this way, so we'll go this way. We are in the port of Galveston, so not the lush tropical scenery you might see in ports that you visit for sure. Some heavy industry going on over there. Now on my left here, you see we got some mini golf. We got some ping pong. Just above us, we have the ropes course. And you can access the ropes court by going up one floor there. Got some foosball over here. The big old Carnival funnel whale tail. Doing? All right, well, here we got our sports court, basketball. They played pickleball here. Got some outside workout machines. So let's go back down to deck 11 so you can see Cucina del Capitano. Now this is a smoking area back here. So I should mention that for those of you that smoke. This is the one area that you can come back here and have a cigarette or cigar, whatever your smoking preference may be. Now, we're gonna finish deck 11 with a look at Cucina. There we see the tides pool that I showed you earlier. And you access the Cucina on deck 11, back of the ship, just above the Lido deck. Hopefully we can get in. All right. On embarkation days and sea days, you can come here for free pasta, but in the evenings it is at a charge. Quick look at Cucina. And there you have it. So we're heading back up to deck 12, back on the sports deck. And we're gonna walk forward. See more exercise machines over here. We're gonna walk forward to deck 14, which is where we're going to find the Serenity deck. have the Serenity deck. Let's check this out. Got some little love seats here, some sun loungers, some day beds. You see the first of 2 hot tubs available to you up here. Some more sun loungers. We have the little clamshell day beds here. The Serenity bar for a refreshing cocktail. Let's take a look at one of these clamshells close up. There you go. You can hide away in that, take a little siesta. Continue around to the front here. Very front of the ship. Got another little tucked away clamshell. There's the second of the hot tubs. So plenty of places to hide and relax. Remember, the Serenity area is for 21 and older. So no little kiddos are supposed to be back here. Stay out, kiddos. And up here, you have your stairs that will get you to the slides that are available. Look how fun that looks. Well, everybody, that does it for your tour. I hope you got something out of it. And yeah, I got some steps giving it to you, so thank you for that. But I hope it does you some good in your plans for the Carnival Breeze. And have a fabulous cruise. If you're not already subscribed to Coach Cruise, please do us the favor, hitting the subscribe button. We have plenty of other video content that will help make your cruising experience the best, including tips on how to save money, some of the best excursions and ports out there that you might be visiting, and what to do while you're there. So that's it. We'll see y'all later. Take care. Oh, sure.
And secondly, and this one is huge, like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you know when this man is posting more videos.
I appreciate that you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lee.
I just can't get away from a good time.